But now, what you guys have all been waiting for, I heard that there's some severe thunderstorms developing and possibilities of tornadoes forming. And they're in these areas here. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by me, Entertainment Factory 16. For today's video, as you guys can see, I'm going to be not playing any games or reacting to any videos, but I'm going to be looking at the current weather because recently I've been hearing all over the news about severe weather across the Midwest and eastern areas too. And before we get into the video, if you guys please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and also make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when I make a new video, live stream, or short video, just like this one. And let's just get right into it. Okay guys, so you can see all across here the weather of the entire US. I'm going to focus on it again, and this is my part 3 of current weather events in the US basically, and it's a return from a series that I first started on my channel from a while ago. But let's just check on some of the weather events going on in the certain parts of the US. So in the southern area, it looks like very warm temperatures because they're closer to the equator, and not only because that, but also the ending of basically the winter season and the beginning of a spring season is making that warm up noticeable, as you all see by the 70 degrees. And as you go up to, you can see degrees start dropping too. It's indicated by color too. Okay, I clicked a wind advisory. Let's see, I think right here is up in the Midwestern United States. So it's affecting all of these locations. It's affecting a lot of locations, actually. That's a lot. Let me just read a little bit about it, because that's a lot of places. But you can see what I clicked on. You see, like, the little outline there? That's the color right there, I'm assuming. Wind advisory remains in effect until 6 p.m. CTS this evening. Wind advisory remains in effect from 9 a.m. this morning to 6 p.m. CST this evening. What? Northwest winds 25 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Where? Portions of northwest and west central Iowa, southwest Minnesota, northeast Nebraska, and central, east central, south central, and southeast South Dakota. When? Until 6 p.m. this evening. Impacts: gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects, tree limbs could be blown down, and a few power outages may result. Additional details: known afternoon will likely reduce the visibility to below a mile for an hour or two. Precautionary preparedness actions: use extra caution when driving, especially if operating a high-profile vehicle. Secure outdoor objects. Okay, so that's a wind advisory around in the Midwestern areas where I've been hearing possibly threats of tornadoes from severe thunderstorms that have been developing in areas kind of close to the south and upper areas of the US in the Midwest location. But you can also see over here, so the south area, this is the wind advisory, or the wind warning basically. Pretty similar, I think, with the wind warning. Yeah, pretty similar. The wind warning is basically pretty similar. And then I think that's the wind advisory. Yes, it's the wind advisory. So yeah, you can see a ton of the states in the South and Midwest and all over the place in the US are being affected by that. And then we got this red flag warning, or excessive heat warning. I'm not sure exactly which, because they both have the same color. But you can also see some fire warnings, meaning it's very incredibly humid, or not humid, very dry and hot. And those are cases of where it's favorable for fires to happen. And as you guys can see, clearly shows an indication of fires in the state of Arizona. But first, let's look at this red flag warning. So let's see here. All the counties listed there. Let's just read a little bit about it. Red flag warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. this evening for windy, very warm and dry conditions for northern, central, and western Oklahoma and western North Texas. Winds west of 25 to 35 miles an hour with gusts up to 55 miles an hour. Relative humidity as low as 13%. And temperatures as high as up to 85 degrees. Oh god. Any fires that develop will likely spread rapidly. Outdoor burning is not recommended. Severity feels 70 to 89th percentile, 4 out of 5. Weather extreme, 4 out of 5. Fire environment, 8 out of 10. Oh my god, that is severe. Yeah, that's very severe. Like, out of the percent, 4 to 5, 80%, 80% throughout all fields, weather, and fire environment. That's how bad it is in the South right now with how hot it's getting and how dry it's getting, causing fires to possibly form. It's likely for them to form. A red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are either occurring now or will shortly. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and warm temperatures will contribute to extreme fire behaviors. Okay, sorry, I read way too fast there, but basically in this area, dry conditions, low humidity, and high temperatures are causing a likelihood of fires to form. And as you could see, sadly, in Arizona, I think it is Arizona, there's already been some fires happening or starting up. And then if you're wondering what these other things are, like the white, the yellow, and the orange, and the red, it's basically just the air quality of certain areas. So some of the U.S. is in a moderate air quality, and then the other states are in good air quality. That's why it doesn't show up. And then unhealthy for sensitive groups for orange, and red for unhealthy, basically just for anyone. And let's also see over here. So we got the cold over here, upper and I think western or eastern part of the United States. I don't know exactly, actually. But we got these states, the most populated state, California right here, Washington, and... Wait, no, Washington and I think... I don't remember what the state was, but... So we have Washington and California, and it looks like they're having some serious weather. They're slowly warming up, but they're still kind of in the cold temperatures. They got blizzard warning, high wind warning. Okay, so both combinations. Winter storm warning, and I think that's it. So high wind warning basically is what it sounds like. High winds. And those winds are strong enough to knock over objects or cause like any other side effects. Like if there's, like we said with the red flag warning, it will basically be if it's a dry and low humidity environment around during that time, it's likely that that high wind will cause fires to easily spread fast. And that's what's happening in the southern and close to the Midwestern areas of the U.S. But this is just high winds, basically, that can knock over objects or other stuff, or unsecured objects, specifically. And then this red one is a blizzard warning, basically snowstorm, certain amount of inches, or and the difficulty of that, making it hard to drive. It could be fatal, obviously, if people are driving on the road and it's a ton of snow is coming down at once and you barely can see. It's pretty close to fatal almost all the time because it's very hard to see, and I would assume that's what the blizzard says, or it says something about ice with it too. And then the winter storm is basically the same, and yeah. And if you're wondering, it's like loading, basically. That's why sometimes it disappears. Okay, so we got the winter weather, which is pretty similar also to the winter storm, just about temperatures, the amount of snow or ice or something like that. And yeah, and you can also see all the temperatures here. You got cold temperatures indicated in darker colors and warmer temperatures indicated in a little brighter colors, kind of. So you can actually see that not countries, but also, yeah, states and countries closer to the equator are warmer, as you can see. So you see Canada, very cold because it's farther from the equator than some of the states are, because some of the states are very incredibly close to the equator. But now, what you guys have all been waiting for, the news of what I was talking about, of why I did start this video and start this series back up, is because I heard that there's some severe thunderstorms developing and possibilities of tornadoes forming. And they're in these areas here. So you can see, right here, got some storm development. It shows air quality, but this right here, there's there's a bunch of other outlooks too, and a bunch of other things. These here are indicating different level of strong types of storm, basically. So this right here is like rain, just basic rain, low drizzle. This is a rainstorm. This could be a possible thunderstorm, and enhanced is likely a thunderstorm. And currently, some of the upper states like Wisconsin, Illinois, and Minnesota are in threat of a tornado watch, and it's right here. You can kind of see it a little bit, this little discoloration. That is a tornado watch. Before I click on it, I'm also checking on this because there's a little storm system you can see right over here. Look at this. this storm system, little tiny, like a supercell, I think, starting to develop. Powerful powerhouse. Severe thunderstorm warning, I think is that. Severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see what this little tiny, smaller cell of a storm says. Holy cow. Look at that. Ping pong ball size hail. That's big. For hail, that's enormous. That's like this. That's maybe bigger. Like, maybe this big? Maybe this big. This ping pong ball size hail. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. And this didn't start that long ago, too. This is like recent tornado watch came out, I heard. Because I only just recently saw it, too. Let's see. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and in vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Yes. Precautionary and preparedness actions. Yes, there is a tornado watch remaining in effect until 10 p.m. I meant. For northwestern Illinois, and also I saw the southern of Wisconsin also was affected by it, and and part of Lake Michigan too. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in the Quad Cities. Continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. That is true. It's pretty obvious that one's true. And with that first precautionary or second precautionary preparedness action for your protection one, that is what you should do in a case of a tornado. If there is a tornado and it's confirmed on the ground, you should go to the lowest floor of a building where there's no windows. I repeat, no windows. Because if there's a window, I'm telling you, the tornado it picks up debris, and some of that debris is strong enough to break through the window, and most tornado deaths are a result of debris smashing through windows and killing people. I'm not joking. It's one of the leading causes of tornado-related deaths in the United States, and probably almost around the world. So it's very important to stay away from windows, and go in a low floor too. A lower floor like a basement, a bathroom, and even just under a table. If you don't have a basement or a bathroom, under a table will work, and get like not headphones, but sturdy pair of helmet and other stuff that you can use to protect yourself in a case like that. It's important to always go to the lowest floor of the building. Always. It literally always is. Because I'm telling you, I would assume, and I know this from studying meteorology for quite some time and learning about it, as interesting as it is to me, that if you're on a higher floor, it's very, very dangerous. Not even higher, but like it's likely because of the lightning too. That's also why. Because it's more likely, and I would assume something about it, more windows maybe, I'm not sure, but probably the lightning is why you want to go on lower floors too. Okay, looks like something new just formed. Looks like this might be, as terrifying as this is, a tornado warning. Yes, a tornado warning just got reported when I was talking. Let's see. Tornado warning. The severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Morristown, or 7 miles northwest of Cambridge, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, a tornado. So it's not confirmed, because if it said hazard, it would say confirmed tornado, but the radar has indicated rotation. And let's see. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near these little counties, I don't know how to say it, around 5:35 p.m. and around Anawan around 5:45 p.m. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Hoop Pole. This includes the following. Okay, so those are some things. Precautionary preparedness action. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So I might be wrong, actually. Maybe it is actually already a tornado, but as far as I saw, it didn't seem like it said tornado. It said the warning. I know it says hazard tornado, But there were some times where it'd say confirmed tornado or like tornado like that. So that's what confused me. But let's see. Can we see rotation? Hold on. Hold on. You want me to change the layer? Hold on 1 second. Let me just change the... Where's the air quality? There we go. Let's see this. Okay. So, let's see. So the storm developed fast, too. It does look like it's starting to rotate. And then over here, you got the one thing I came over here to tell you guys about. The tornado watch. Which, as you can see, already a tornado has been confirmed. Already. This early on, too. Let's see. I think that's a severe thunderstorm watch. Let's look at this one very quickly. Basically, same thing. Ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Says basically the same things. But now, let's look at that tornado watch. Tornado watch. Okay. So, let's see here. Tornado watch for portions of southeast Iowa. Oh, so Iowa it was. I was a little wrong. And Indiana. Northern Illinois, northwest Indiana, southeast Wisconsin, and Lake Michigan. Effective this Tuesday afternoon and evening from 3:55 p.m. until 10 p.m. The primary threats include a few tornadoes, likely with a couple intense tornadoes possible. That's bad. Widespread large hail and isolated very large hail events 3 inches in diameter, likely. How big is that? Is that like this big? Is that 3 inches? If that's 3 inches, that's enormous. And if this is not even 3 inches, then that's terrifyingly big. Hail. Terrifyingly big. Let's see. Scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 miles an hour possible. Summary. Thunderstorms will intensify across the watch area in the next hour or two, with a few supercells possible. Yes, it looks like that storm, these beginning storms that just formed, so incredibly severe already, they might become a supercell. And supercells are the most dangerous and most rare types of thunderstorms, and are the most common thunderstorms to form tornadoes. Most common. And only just about 20 to 30% of supercells do form tornadoes, still have a likeliness to because of the amount of characteristics and things they have in their storm types. High winds, enormous amounts of rain, enormous hail, and let me think here. And yeah, the possibility of forming tornado. Those are the main things. And even a possibility of flash flood from that heavy rain. So yeah, a lot of bad things. And it's the most severe type of thunderstorm too. And I'm pretty sure so far, it looks like it's actually might form into a supercell, possibly. Okay, let's get back to this. The tornado watch area is approximately along in 50 miles north and south of a line from 80 miles west of Marseilles, Illinois, to 35 miles north of Valparaiso, Indiana. For a complete depiction of the watch, see the associated watch outline update from that site or place. Precautionary preparedness actions. Remember, eternal watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch area. People in these areas should be on the outlook and for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. And yeah, that's what people should be doing. Because a tornado watch doesn't mean a tornado is possible. It means, yes, what it just said, favorable. It's possible that a tornado could form later on. Tornado warning is the likelihood of saying, oh, it's very likely the conditions of the storm have the right elements to form a tornado, basically. And yeah, look, there is rotation. You can clearly see it now. Look at the storm. That is rotation right there. That is definitely a tornado right there. You can see the rotation on the radar. But like I was saying, tornado warning is storm has the right elements and conditions to form a tornado. That's a tornado warning. And sometimes a tornado warning will say, oh yeah, rotation is spotted. And, well, most likely sometimes it'll say rotation is spotted. Or it will literally just say confirmed tornado for crying out loud. And that's probably what that one technically just said, a confirmed tornado. Which is likely, because that's rotation that's pretty strong. Like, actually look at this. Look at that rotation there. It's a start, but like, if it was, I don't know if it's correctly put, but like, you could see it turning. Look. It turned. It rotated. You could see it. It moved up, formed, and then it rotated. As that storm got the favorability of forming the tornado, it rotated. That's rotation spot on the radar. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video off there. If you guys want to see more content just like this, guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when I make a new video, live stream, or short video just like this one. And before I go, I hope you all stay safe. And for those people who are living in this area where a tornado is favorable, please take cover now. I will see you all later. Bye.